Hi and welcome to HR Voices, brought to you by BW People. HR Voices brings to you the most insightful conversations with leaders shaping the future of work and workplace culture. I am Vishal Katoch, your host for today's episode. Before I introduce our guest for today's episode, here is a request to like, share, and subscribe our videos on BW and follow bwpeople.in on LinkedIn and be a part of the fastest growing HR community in India. In today's episode, we are joined by Mr. Vinay Jaswal. Vinay Jaswal is the Vice President, HR Operations South Asia, HR Tech and Analytics, APEC at Marriott International, a seasoned HR leader and executive coach. Vinay brings over 2 decades of cross-industry experience in hospitality, aviation, telecom, BFSI, and education. From leading large-scale transformation initiatives and business restructuring to pioneer HR tech strategies across Asia Pacific. His journey exemplifies the evolving role of HR in building agile and people-first organization. You welcome, Mr. Vinay. The first question that I would like you to address is that the hospitality industry has seen a massive comeback post-pandemic. How's the talent demand and supply scenario now with the inclusion of HR technologies in employer branding, finding skilled candidates, quick onboarding, etc.?
Firstly, thank you. Thank you, Vishal, for having me here in the show. It's an absolute honor to represent Marriott International. It's nearly 3 decades, and I started my career as a young Army officer in 1992, and that's keeping me in good stead. Um, Coming back to your question, Vishal, I think the post-pandemic recovery has truly reshaped talent expectations and availability, prompting Marriott to reimagine our talent acquisition strategy with a strong focus on agility, digital integration, and brand storytelling. Now at Marriott, HR technology is an enabler across talent journey, from building a compelling employer brand to streamlining onboarding. We at Marriott keep enhancing our digital tools, both internally and externally. On social media side, we ensure to tell our people first stories, highlight career growth, and connect with talent. Internally, we have Marriott Hub or M Hub, our intranet, and talent dashboards that help us identify, assess, and engage candidates faster while ensuring fairness and diversity in hiring. These tools are also helpful in planning talent on board and ensuring they have ample opportunities for upskilling. Now, coming on to learning and development, Digital Learning Zone, or DLZ, as we call it in Marriott, is our learning platform where the associates can interact daily with gamified question-based learning that reinforces some of the key brand guidelines, service standards, and loyalty topics. They also get to complete assigned learning to advance their skills and view company communications that is available in 38 languages thanks to the AI-backed translation facility in DLG. Now, this tech-enabled approach ensures we maintain the warmth of our brand while scaling with speed and consistency across markets. I wonder whether you would know that in Deloitte's 2024 Global Human Capital Trends, 82% of hospitality leaders agree the future workforce will blend full-time, part-time, and on-demand talent. Marriott understands this, and we also are turning to flexible staffing models, including gig-based roles, multi-skill deployment, and short-term contracts to stay agile, aligning with broader global trends of workforce fluidity. We have, in the last 2 years, adopted a tool called Gigs Near Me. It's a platform that streamlines the hiring process for temporary talent requirements. It works with a digital application with built-in workflows to publish gigs, interview candidates, hire, onboard, and more. For multi-skill deployments, in Marriott, we have something known as iJobs or integrated jobs that integrates traditional job roles into broader positions such as operations expert, hotel cleanliness experts, guest experiences experts, etc. So you would now understand that talent acquisition is no longer just about hiring fast. It's about building adaptable, value-aligned teams. The winners are those who combine tech-enabled efficiency with human-centered employer brand and flexible staffing strategies that meet the changing needs of both the business and the workforce. I hope I've been able to answer your question.
Yes, yes, Mr. Jaswal. I like the fact how tech is being blended with the HR approach in the Marriott. That's totally relevant and the need of the hour, we can say. Next thing I would like to know is what is the attrition rate in the hospitality industry and what are the retention strategies at Marriott, especially with increased focus on enhancing employee experiences?
Uh, now, if I think talent retention is very important. And with over 170 hotels in South Asia, we are one of the leading hospitality brands with over 30,000 on-roll employees. Now, managing large-scale operations becomes even more challenging given the high attrition rates that are well documented in the hospitality industry. But just to let you all know, despite this trend, Marriott has successfully reduced turnover rates, that is, voluntary turnover rates, over the past few years. From a 35% voluntary turnover in 2022, we have come down to nearly 27-28% in 2024. And this is going down further in 2025. Now, this improvement is attributed to our commitment to employee well-being, which has also led to enhanced service excellence scores over the years. Um, I'm very proud to share with you all that we have launched a Life on Time. We brand it as Life on Time initiative last year. It is a pioneering effort in India's hospitality industry, which focuses on the well-being of our associates and ensures that our associates are very well able to balance time between their professional commitments and their personal obligations. Additionally, I would also like to mention that combining with their well-being, we are also focusing very elaborately on what we call human capital management program, which is dedicated to serious career planning for our associates, guiding them towards professional growth and development. And the fact of the matter is that Marriott is one of the fastest growing brand worldwide and more so in South Asia. Human capital management is also turning out to be a big employer value proposition for young talent which wants to come into Marriott, because they can clearly see a roadmap in terms of where they would be 3 years, 5 years, 10 years from now. So you would now see that by prioritizing the wellness and development of our associates, we have not only improved retention but also boosted overall productivity and service quality. Our leadership focus on fostering a supportive and healthy work environment has been instrumental in achieving operational efficiency and maintaining high standards of service excellence. In fact, within the Marriott world in Asia Pacific, excluding China region, South Asia continues to lead on guest service excellence scores. Also, we have continuously outperformed on our financial metrics in the last 3 years. Our putting people first culture philosophy, which is inspired by Mr. Marriott's philosophy, has made Marriott a great place to work for over 95 years now. In few years from now, we'll be celebrating our 100th year or century, so to say. Now, providing opportunities for growth and success is part of our DNA, and our commitment to talent development has earned us numerous awards and recognition globally. We are also proud to be recognized as one of the great place to work companies for the past so many years, and we are very proud of that legacy of ours.
Great. It's really nice to know that how well-being is also being given equal importance as other factors are being given at Marriott. The next thing that I want to know is in the demanding hospitality industry, ensuring work life balance can be a challenging task. How has Marriott adapted its HR practices to support employees in maintaining a healthy work life balance?
That's a Vishal, that's a brilliant question because typically hospitality industry um, has had this not so very good tag of
Mm,
extended long working hours and things like that. While in the past it was okay, or it was part and parcel of the industry, but we have increasingly realized, especially after pandemic and with the younger workforce coming into the industry, that work life balance, or ensuring that our associates get enough and more time to pursue hobbies and interests beyond their professional space is equally important. And keeping that in mind, recognizing the demanding nature of the hospitality industries, where extended working hours are often required to meet operational need, we have extended our future forward people first philosophy to address this particular challenge of the Indian hospitality sector. We have always prioritized our associates, and as part of the putting people first philosophy, I did mention about our Life on Time initiative. Now, this initiative is a natural extension of our putting people first philosophy, uh, wherein we provide the flexibility and support to our associate, so that they can very effectively manage their personal and professional lives effectively. We are not only supportive about that, but we also proactively encourage our associates to move in that direction. You would also be happy to note that this is just not a slogan in our company. This particular initiative is very well supported by automation through our Power BI tool, which provides monthly reports on performance and average stay hours, enabling better management and transparency. With its launch in 2023, Life on Time's launch in 2023, we've made significant improvements. We have reduced average overstay of an associate from 40 to 45 minutes per day to merely 10 minutes per day, reflecting better adherence to standard working hours. Now, this indicates a strong trajectory of success with enhanced work-life balance, better overtime management, and increased satisfaction amongst our associates. Our employee engagement scores over the last 3-4 years have continued to be in mid 90s, which is at par with some of the best places to work with. Uh, Marriott's broader vision includes a commitment to creating a supporting and inclusive workplace. The Life on Time initiatives align with this vision by fostering a culture of care, respect, and support, which enhances associates' engagement and loyalty to the company. Now, this is just one of the example of pioneering such initiatives on ground. Our robust talent development framework supports associates at every stage of their careers. Another program which we are very, very proud of in Marriott is Take Care, which is nothing but associates wellness program, which focuses on providing them with support they need to stay physically active and healthy, enhance their mental wellness, and plan for their financial future. We have also established personal development goals that managers are required to plan annually, which are integrated into their balance scorecards. There are proper trainings like the art of creating development plans that help associates to create smart goals and help achieve them better. Now, by continuously evolving our HR practices and such initiatives, Marriott has ensured that our associates maintain a sense of purpose, achieve their personal goals, and manage their time effectively, ultimately leading to a more satisfied and productive workforce.
I would like to talk about this further. Diversity and inclusion, as you know, have become significant priorities for every organization. What step is Marriott taking to ensure that DEI values are embedded into HR practices? Also, adding into this, I want to know that the programs that you launched, talking about Life in Time and the other programs, what kind of feedback have you got so far?
That's again a good question, and I think it's a nice cadence to my earlier answer around different people programs which we've put in place to arrest attrition. And I think another strategy on that front is to have a very robust diversity, equity, and inclusion strategy in place. Um, just to give you some numbers, as of Q1 2025, women nearly make up 21% of our workforce across Marriott South Asia hotels. We have nearly 14% of our general managers, hotel managers who are women. Marriott India is also proud to be leading the way in women's empowerment through multiple targeted initiatives. A standout example is the Western Hyderabad High Tech City Hotel, which was launched in June 2023 as Marriott's South Asia's first hotel operated entirely, and I say entirely, by women only workforce with 120 women associates. Initiatives like these reflect a strong commitment to diversity and inclusion. Uh, we also released Be Inclusive People with Disability Toolkit in 2023 to our hotels in South Asia and made embracing people with disability associates as part of our strong D&I policy. We also feel that before we begin including PWD into our workforce, we have to ensure that we impart sensitization sessions to our hotel associates and leadership, along with sign language trainings for hotel team members. Now, this is done with consistent efforts in partnership with key stakeholders and specialized NGOs like Sarthak Education Trust, Helen Keller Foundation, Dr. Reddy's Foundations, amongst others. Now, Marriott India is not only committed to increasing female workforce ratio, but also bring a positive change in the society by educating girls in hotel management stream from underprivileged background. Towards this, I would like to highlight again a path-breaking project, one of its kind in hospitality industry, called Project Pranita. Now, this project involves enrolling 206 young underprivileged girls in hotel management education, wherein we offer stipends, accommodation, and job opportunities upon graduation to these girls. Now, this was launched in 2024. In 2025, we aim to grow this number multifold. This program is developed under the guidance of Marriott's Serve 360 pillar of nurturing and empowering, and is also inspired by our government's initiative of Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao Yojana. This project aims to empower more women to shine and lead and transform the industry for the better. Now, we also support and develop women leaders through various leadership positions, wherein we not only mentor, but we also sponsor them into these roles. Marriott leadership programs and mentorship initiatives such as Women in Leadership Conference, which is the talk of the town when it comes to hospitality industry, and women ambassador networks are based on empowering women to advance to senior roles. We also have this year started a women leadership program, which is solely dedicated to upcoming women managers so that they can realize their dream and grow further within the Marriott fold. So this pretty much gives the ringside view of all our D&I initiative in the Marriott world.
Great. So lastly, AI and technology is something that we can't ignore at today's time. It is the talk of the town everywhere you go. In whichever sector you work at, you should know how to use AI, or you should start learning how to use AI. So the last thing that I would like to know is, as AI becomes more integrated into HR processes, how is Marriott ensuring that the human element in employee experience is not lost? How do you balance automation with maintaining personal connections in a service-oriented industry?
That's a very, very pertinent question. There is a huge amount of rush in all the industries, in all the sectors to embrace AI. Um, In Marriott, we view AI as an enabler, not a replacement for human interaction. That's the bottom line. Um, and it cannot be, especially in hospitality industry, it cannot be a replacement because personal connection is at the heart of both guest and associate experiences. Uh, Marriott is committed to creating a culture of education and responsible, ethical, and lawful use of AI in its systems. We are mindful of compliances with data privacy regulations and have AI use policies keeping this in mind. We use AI and automation to streamline certain tasks so that our teams can focus more energy on meaningful human interactions. A large-scale collaboration with leading tech companies has enabled a responsive help desk. In fact, our employee help desk is largely governed by AI tool in partnership with some of the world's leading tech companies. Uh, we have also implemented a global learning module across all our corporate offices, wherein we have partnered with Microsoft Copilot technology to enhance productivity and learning experiences while maintaining confidentiality. Through Copilot, which is an AI tool, generative AI tool of Microsoft, we are educating our above property or corporate office associates on how to be smart in its usage so that they can unlock their time for more meaningful or value-adding interactions and clearly can outsource some of the transactional elements to the Copilot tool. Also, advanced tech equipment is deployed for workload management amongst leaders, thereby ensuring streamlined operation. This was in the news last year. Marriott has also established a large global contact center in Hyderabad for Marriott Worldwide, which will serve as the hub for our company-wide centralized ERP system, driving efficiency and innovation across the organization globally by 2027. Now, coming back to your question, to maintain the human element, we also embed personal touch points across entire employee life cycle. Regular check-ins, mentorship programs, manager-led development conversations are some of the interventions towards that particular endeavor. Vishal, ultimately, AI enhances efficiency, but it's empathy, belonging, and purpose.
Thank you so much for your valuable insights. Is there anything that you would like to add on before?
No, thank you very much, Vishal. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. And I must say, if someone is a HR professional in hospitality industries, these are very, very interesting times for us. The industry is booming, it is growing, it is one of the fastest growing industry in this part of the world. It comes with its own set of challenges and opportunities and advantages. We are a human-centric industry. We are a human-centric organization. And where an industry is based on people connect, human resource will always be at the epicenter of all such interactions. And the beauty is that we as human resource professionals in the hospitality industry should clearly know how to balance between personal touch and technology-centric intervention. And that is what really keeps the whole gamut very, very interesting.
Great, sir. It was a pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much for answering appropriately. We wish you and the Marriott International all the very best for all the future endeavors. And thank you so much for participating in BWTV, sir.
No, thank you very much, Vishal. Thank you. It was a pleasure interacting and sharing my thoughts and wishing all of you best of luck in your endeavors. Thank you very much.